One of the funny things about covering all these roses, going through all this effort, it's Mother Nature. The ones you don't cover open up quicker than you think, and they look great, except they have some water spots on them, and you kick yourself, why didn't I cover that? So I just cut some Mr. Caleb for the English box, and they were on good stems and had good leaves, and I'm thinking, why didn't I cover that? It has, you know, some slight damage. It's not going to be queen of the show. Meanwhile, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually up on the ladder. This is the Veterans Honor I first covered. This, in addition to Sunny Sundays, clearly identified as a potential queen of show. The stem, I don't know if you can see from here, but the stem is great. The foliage, it looks great. And again, you cover it because of those two things. You don't know if the bloom is going to do anything or not. Well, the bloom is opening and it's not going to work out. Let me show you what I mean. I got up on the ladder to see what it looked like, and it's got something we call a double center. Let me show you. The reason why I'm laughing so much is I like to show you everything on these YouTube channels. You know, I'm up at ladder level. My neighbors that look at this garden from a distance say, wow, you know, this looks great. And I'm trying to win some rose shows here. So I knew that this bloom was ready to probably move into the refrigerator. We usually cut the bloom at about a quarter open. Ideally might be a third open. So you want to cut it a little tighter because it's going to open up with time, especially when you take it out of the refrigerator. You can't close a rose back up, but you can have it open when you introduce it to warmer conditions. So bottom line, we cut it tight, put it in the fridge, and hope it lasts until the show itself. So I pull the cover off. Oh, almost fell. That would be a bad video. Pull the cover off. It's been well protected. It's been organza bag has been placed on it. It's been babied more than some animals, and it is a beautiful bloom. There's not a freckle, not a blemish on it. Again, it's about a quarter open. So at this point, I would cut it. I would cut the long stem, bring the whole specimen into the refrigerator. A lot of people ask, do you dig up the bush? How do you get it to the show? You cut the whole rose. So in this case, I'll cut a long couple foot stem, leaves included, put it into a container. I've got some special containers, and 4 days before the show, I'll start cutting them and put them in the refrigerator. So it's great. It's perfect. Not a blemish on it. Look at that vibrant color. But the only problem is it has what's called a double center. You see these two little things here. Again, can I give that to a neighbor? Is your mom going to complain? Is your significant other going to complain about that rose? I don't think so. That rose looks awesome. But for rose shows, you want a pinpoint center in the middle, and it kind of comes to a point, and that's a double center, so that's not going to work out. The way you get that is by luck sometimes, but all of these roses that I'm growing, Hot Princess, Veterans Honor, Gemini, Mr. Caleb, Claire Elise, Moonstone, they more often than not have centers. Are they as disease resistant? No. Do they have fragrance like other roses? Not usually. So this is their genetic quality. They're good at producing really nice blooms and often centers. The Gemini one is probably the best example. It almost always has a center, but that's today's video. First one I thought might make it to the show. Doesn't even have a nice bloom on it. Well, it has a nice bloom, but doesn't have a center. So that wasted huge cane and huge leaves. But now we'll move on to the next one. Here's another Veterans Honor. It's already got a bonnet or organza bag on it. I will probably just go ahead and cover it, and we'll see what happens. The sepals aren't down, so I don't know if that's going to be ready in 4 days. So I'll kind of look amongst the garden and see if something deserves this new cover. Organza bag, as the sepals come down, put a cover on it, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully you like the video, and I need to get a drone because this is really cool. This is a bird's eye view of the garden. Maybe for Christmas, I'll ask Santa for a drone so we kind of get a different perspective on these roses. Take care, everyone.